It was -20 degrees. The tent was ripped open from the inside. 9 bodies scattered in the snow, some barefoot, some with fractured skulls, one with her tongue missing. The scene was so bizarre, so violent, that the Soviet government classified it top secret for decades. But the truth? The truth is stranger than any fiction. And it all began with a simple hiking trip that went horribly wrong. In January 1959, a group of 9 experienced hikers, led by Igor Dyatlov, set out to cross the treacherous slopes of the Ural Mountains. They were young, fearless, and prepared for the worst. But nothing could have prepared them for what they encountered. On February 1st, they set up camp on the side of Kholat Syakhl, known as Mountain of the Dead. They had reached their intended route, but something forced them to descend and pitch their tent in a spot they had never planned to stay. Why did they change plans? And why did they cut the tent open from the inside, fleeing into the freezing night without shoes or proper clothing? The search party discovered their tent empty, their belongings intact, and a trail of footprints leading away. But those prints told a terrifying story. Some of the hikers had walked upright, others crawled, and one had been dragged. They were fleeing from something that terrified them enough to face -50-degree temperatures. The first bodies were found near the tree line, under a cedar tree. They were dressed in minimal clothing, as if they had left in a hurry. Some had internal injuries, shattered ribs, and a fractured skull, as if they had been struck with immense force. But there were no external wounds, no signs of a struggle. The final bodies were found months later, buried under 4 meters of snow. One had a cracked skull, another was missing her tongue, and one had a strange orange skin tone, as if she had been exposed to radiation. The official investigation concluded they died of a compelling natural force, a term that explained nothing. Theories have ranged from hypothermia to an avalanche, but the evidence doesn't fit. The high radiation levels, the orange skin, the missing tongue, the lack of external injuries, these are not the marks of a natural disaster. So what happened that night? Some say it was a secret military experiment, a top-secret weapons test gone wrong. Others whisper of the Yeti, or UFOs. But the most chilling theory is that they witnessed something they were never meant to see, and the Soviet government hushed it up to keep their secrets buried in the snow. As we piece together the fragments of that fateful night, one thing becomes clear: the Dyatlov Pass incident is not just a mystery, it's a warning. A warning that there are forces in this world that defy explanation, and sometimes, the truth is more terrifying than any fiction. And that's the revelation that has haunted investigators for decades. The real answer, however, is still out there, waiting in the cold silence of the Ural Mountains.